What's up, Fig fam? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel. And today we are doing UNBOXAMANIA, but it is episode 106. And if you're new to the channel, basically what happens is we're going to be blind unboxing elites, ultimates, basics, you name it, a lot of cool stuff. Come join me. All right, guys, episode 106, which every time we do one of these, I say it's insane. We've done so many episodes. It blows my mind because each one we unbox 4 to 5, sometimes more figures, and it's going to be no different today. I have a bin over here. I am going to blindly reach in, pull out a figure. We're going to review it, talk about it, and move on. It's going to be rapid fire, but it's always a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to move the Fig Heel out of the way so that we can get into some wrestling figures. Up, this is a basic, a main event, I think. And yep, this is Mr. Perfect Standard Edition from WWE Main Event Series 153. Let's see if he can spin a little bit. As you can see, we got a portrait of Mr. Perfect right there on the front and the back. The Perfect Plex also in this set was Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, and Duke Hudson. Now, this Mr. Perfect was also the chase in this set. However, we're not unboxing the chase right now. We have it to unbox at some point, but right now we're doing this one. We're going to rip into it. There it is. Mr. freaking Perfect. Very close, but not exact to his WWF Hasbro figure. Let's talk about the likeness on this head. Very, very good. Given that side eye, almost like he's looking into the crowd. Got a couple hairs hanging there on his forehead. A little bit of extra on that one strand, but it's okay. It is what it is. Strands on the side. Very highly detailed hair. You got to have that triangular or whatever you want to call that. It's almost like an arrow the way it comes down. The black on his singlet. But that blue, man, is perfect. It looks so good. He's got the Mr. P on the boots, which I always loved as a kid. Can take this hand, put it up to his head like that, like he's looking into the crowd. But what I want to do is I'm going to put these hands up, and I'm going to put those arms up, hands on the hips as best you can, like he's coming out, looking into the crowd. Come on, tell me that doesn't look good. One thing I got to say about Mattel is since they improved the articulation in 2024 for these quote-unquote basics and now calling them main event figures, because they have improved articulation, man, these things have gone up many notches, and they don't really rot on shelves like they used to. I mean, you never used to be able to do real kicks or anything with the legs, and the fact that you can now is huge. So dig this. Very cool. Not sure whether or not we're putting that on display or not yet. We got to make some more room. But we're going to open up another figure. All right, we got an Elite. It's a box, and it is Series 114. Bron Breakker. We got the full beard Bron right there. This is the one that comes with that wolf mask that you'll see on the back right here. And it says from Woodstock, Georgia, 6 feet 0 inches, 203 pounds. The spear. There's a nice shot of him rocking that wolf mask. Then it says Bron Breakker tore the building down at NXT No Mercy 2023 to show Baron Corbin that he's got that dog in him. NXT champion, NXT tag team champion. And also in this set was Ilya Dragunov, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Zoe Stark, Bron Breakker, and Tommaso Ciampa. Nice shot of him on the side as well. But we're not here for pictures. We're here for figures. So let's slice this bad boy open. Slicing the seal. Case fresh podcast style. And we're going to slide this guy out. Now aligned with Mr. Seth Rollins. We got to take out the parts first. The accessories. We got some C grips, but honestly, for somebody like Bron, I don't need C grips. He's not holding anything. I need fists. So take out his mask and look at that first, the wolf mask. How cool is that? The big bad wolf, the red eyes, the fangs. Look at the ears standing straight up. A lot of detail in this fur, this rubberized fur. Looks very, very good. And obviously you can see this thing is molded to the body of Mr. Bron Breakker. All right, we're going to take him out. All right. Curious what they're going to do for Bron's future figures because he has badass on his singlet all the time. And no, you can't have that. I got to say, guys, whew, this head is woof. In package, not so bad. But when you see this bowl cut that they gave him, looking like he's got a yarmulke on his head, yikes. Look at that. It does not look good. It's a perfect circle around. And even if he had a haircut similar to that, there was definitely more fade. This is very odd looking. It looks not good. Wow. Out of package. Brutal. Luckily, we got this for the wolf helmet, but Jesus. All right, so he's got his Goldberg-style tattoo there. His taped up fists. Nothing on the back of the singlet, which surprises me a little bit. Those longer shorts here. He's got dog there. And then obviously, basically, the thing that he wears is right there on the gear. Breaker down the boots on both sides. Black knee pads. Not too much color going on here. Let's put this on. You guys ever see a figure and you're like, man, that's going to be awesome. It's going to be badass. And then you get it. Yeah, this is that. I honestly thought that this thing was going to be incredible. It kind of looks silly. First of all, without the mask on, the wolf head, it just does not work. It doesn't work. With the mask on, it's still not good. Like, for instance, look, yes, did he have that haircut? Yeah, but it's different on a person. It's not completely black all the way around. There's different. It's not completely straight either. It's like, I don't know, man. It looks weird to me. In hand, on the camera, but I'm a little disappointed, man. I expected this to be pretty awesome. It looks, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling this one. And I really thought this was going to be a display piece, but I don't know if I can get rid of his first Elite Chase or his first Elite Standard that I have on display for this. It's not up to par with my expectations. All right, let's open another one. All right, we got another Elite. Oh, we don't have another Elite. We have Uncensored Collection Dynamite Kid. This is that quote-unquote Chase variant with the blue on the gear. All right, this is pretty cool. So we have Dynamite Kid's picture right there. On the back, it says the Dynamite Kid, Tom Billington, 5 feet 9 inches, 225 pounds, from Wigan, Greater Manchester, England, a high flyer, a submission specialist, and a powerhouse all in one, blah, 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 a lot of stuff going on there. We're not reading all that. All right, so Cella Toys, man. One thing I got to say is they really made this look just like that Davey Boy Smith Collector's Edition Elite. I think they did a bang-up job really matching it up to that. However, the last time I opened one of these, the standard one, woof, this thing was super loosey-goosey. So we're going to see if this one's the same way. I got to imagine it is. Oh, the hands came right out. C-grips. And these aren't the exact same type of plastic as Elites. It's like a little bit stiffer and shinier, as you can see. So I'm going to put these over there at Bron so I don't forget. And yeah, it's very, very flimsy. All of the articulation is very loose and fluid. You know, when you get a Elite, you're kind of used to that little stiffness, so you got to break it in. Right here, these are super loose in the beginning. And some people might say, oh, that's not a problem. But over time, this is going to get even looser. or even more loose, I should say. And that's not a good thing if it's this loose in the beginning. But I mean, look at that. Just out of the box, I can maneuver this thing all over the damn place. Plus, you can see the pegs in the legs. There's like splits here. It's not the highest quality figure, but I gotta say, man, I got this thing for cheap, so it's not a big deal. However, I will say the likeness on it, I think, looks pretty good. It looks just like an Elite. It fits in seamlessly with Elites. We got that blue trunks with the Union Jack on the back, white tights underneath, red knee pads, and then those red, white, and blue boots. The wrist tape is not just painted on, it is molded. Comes with fists, so you guys know I'm leaving that on. I gotta say, though, of these two, well, of the two Dynamite Kids, I'm sorry, I prefer the standard edition with just the all-white tights. But that's just me personally. All right, let's do another figure real quick. We got another basic. Not a basic, sorry. This is Legends of Lucha Libre. Fanaticos, I believe this is Series 2, Series 3, Series 2. And it says this is Black Taurus. All right, a.k.a. the Beast Mordos. And as you can see, this thing is sick. Also, in this set was Ultimo Dragon, Hio del Perro Aguayo, and Vampiro. And it says stats, 5'9", 200 pounds, from Torreon, Mexico, 2005. Destination Hellhole is his finisher. So, all right. I've actually been waiting to unbox this figure for quite some time. Definitely has a strong smell, man. But wow. This thing is sick. So this is interesting. I've never seen this. So he has these like boot covers that really go over and kind of limit the articulation, but also still kind of allow it. But since it's there, it kind of pops the foot off when you maneuver it. So you got to be careful. I would say that he should be a little bit darker as far as skin tone, but look at the molding on this mask. That is art right there. You can see the eyes underneath with the face paint. He's got the bull ring right there, but you can see the mouth behind it. All the hair coming down, the piercings, the horns. Look at all the detail in the fur. He's got those demolition leather straps with the studs draped down, even on the hands. Look at the ties in there. Look at that on like the quote-unquote belt buckle. But again, see how it's got like the demolition style gear there. He's got a big tattoo right there, even has a Taurus on it. Wow. Dude, what a cool, highly detailed figure. So when you slide off the boot covers, that's what is underneath there, is like a kick pad style. And I'm assuming that's why the feet are like kind of loose, honestly, is because that's probably how they manufacture it, to get that on there like that. Could probably do it with the other one, but I don't think it's necessary. Of the four figures we just unboxed, I got to say this is probably the most highly detailed one and so far my favorite. But I think that we should do another figure. So we did 4. We're going to do 5 today for 106. Let's see what we got in here. Another basic, and it is, Jake the Snake Roberts from Main Event Series 154 in those Hasbro style green tights. It's not exact to the Hasbro, but it's close enough, right? On the back, you see in this set was Randy Orton, AJ Styles, CM Punk, and Kiana James, who was the Chase variant. It says Jake the Snake Roberts, got a nice portrait, and says signature move DDT. But we're going to, don't think I've ever had that happen. And we're going to rip this bad boy out. So there's almost like a metallic vibe to these tights, as you can see when the light hits it. It's not like the Eddie Guerrero where it's almost like a flat finish. This is got like a metallic-y look to it. But I got to say, dude, look at this likeness on Jake. Beautifully done. I love how we got this little curl in the front, the hair draped behind the ears, and highly detailed throughout. I will also say they nailed his likeness as far as the body mold. Not very many Jake the Snake Roberts have that true-to-life body mold. And And him falling is just a testament to something I've been complaining about with basics and main events for some time. Bring back ankle articulation, man. That helps so much with standing, because sometimes when they're on this platform or other platforms, they have to lean. Like, see how he's kind of leaning forward to be able to stand and maintain his balance? I hate that. But still a very good looking figure as far as the actual likeness is concerned. I'm talking face, I'm talking body. That torso mold is perfect for Jake. White wrist tape, that metallic green on the tights, and then we have the snake kind of wrapped up his leg around his knee with the tongue out. Very, very cool detailing there for this actual deco. I think that is so cool. And then, of course, snakeskin boots, which I gotta say, man, these are highly detailed. It literally looks like snake skin on there. They did a beautiful job replicating that. Wow. Crazy to me that we opened 2 elite style figures and 3 kind of basic articulation style figures, but my favorites are those basics. That black Taurus is awesome. The Mr. Perfect is A1, and this Jake is probably number 1 for me. I really like the elites as well as far as Dynamite, and I don't hate this Bron Breaker. It's just a huge disappointment because I don't think it looks good. I guess I had higher expectations, and in my mind it was going to be way better than it actually was. But it is what it is. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Twitter is at TheFigHeal. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to HealBooks.com and make sure you join Whatnot at WhatHeal.com, and you'll get $15 off your first purchase. We will see you next time, guys. Thank you for joining us for UNBOXAMANIA 106. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE, Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeal's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at HealBooks.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.